What is going on, everybody? My name is Chris, and today we're doing a part 3 episode to this outdoor plaza Let's Build. And I want to say thank you guys for killing it. You guys, seriously, the views have been so consistent with this series. I'm surprised. Usually when I used to make these videos back in the day, the first video would get a crap ton of views, and then basically the last one would get the same amount, and then every other episode in between would be crap views. So I'm genuinely surprised at how well this series is doing. So I want to say thank you guys for doing that. If it's because of you guys, that's why I'm going to continue to do this. And I will continue to do this at a more consistent upload rate. I do apologize, but now I know. I was just didn't want to oversaturate the content. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So one of the comments, I don't remember. I know he Snapchatted me. I believe his name's Shadow Slayer or something like that. I'm sorry if I forget your name, but he's sent me why don't you put a grass gap where this pole jam is? And I'm like, that is a fantastic idea. You should just be making the series. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I'm gonna move out these parts, these ramps, whatever. You guys know what I mean. If you're not understanding how I'm merging stuff together, go watch the first episode. I explain how to do all that stuff. I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah. So I'm just gonna put. Ooh, no. And that's his Wilma. That is my dog barking in the background. On cue, my dogs are going to bark as I'm filming this video. Give me one moment. Ooh. So I'm going to merge this. Boom. Move it down slightly. But I don't want to just... Boom. Look at that. That looks actually awesome. I love this idea. And, ooh. We're going to add some detail later. We're going to do that in a later time. And now we have this one section here that we can kind of build off of. And this I think this might be that. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, guys. Wait, no, we kind of want to have that be an up ramp, though. Crap. Like I said, I'm thinking of this as I go. Let's go to use a grass pad. So this is going to be grass right here. Is it? Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to start adding grass around because it's kind of not pissing me off, but it just looks so much nicer. Once you start adding the stuff around, it kind of looks so plain. So I'm just going to add some grass and do all that type of stuff. I am going to extend this out just because it will look a lot nicer, and plus I realized you have this rail right here and it kind of has nowhere to go. But I'm not going to add the thing right here. I'm going to actually make another quarter pipe, and this is going to again be a relatively basic skate park, but it is what it is. I'm not too this is just about getting the basics down for park building. So I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna actually end this park. So this is kind of alright, so right here this is gonna be kind of like a pathway that we're just gonna add. Again, we're getting kind of out of the park making realm. I mean, not park making, we're getting out of the actual park realm. This is more just kind of adding stuff extra. You don't necessarily have to do this, but I recommend doing it because it makes your park look way more better than if you just simply if I just had this grass pad floating, yeah, it'd be nice, but to add on that extra elements and kind of make the park feel bigger than it actually is, I don't know, to me that just makes it come off as a lot nicer, and it just looks way cooler. One thing I am going to be doing is actually filling up the grass right here. I know we've pretty much just added some grass and some other stuff, but this will look so nice when it's done. And I kind of want to build up the grass right here. I just love that feel. So what we're going to be doing is boom, like this, and it's going to be kind of really, really pyramid-y, but I don't care. I'm all about that life. Now we have a layer of grass surrounding the entire park, well, besides this corner, because I forget to do stuff. But it's starting to now come together, and I'm really liking the results so far. And again, we still haven't used DLC, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Now the next thing I'm going to be making is a quarter pipe, but kind of already did one, so what we're going to be doing is I kind of just want to copy and paste it, to be honest. I know some people might not like that, but I mean, might as well do it in an efficient way and not, stress ourselves out and trying to make more and more stuff. But one thing I am going to do is thin out this top ledge, and what I'm going to do is just use this wide ledge. I'm going to place one out here to make it so it's the exact same height. So we're going to have turn snapping back on. I'm going to make this white. We will color our park later. So that one's right there. Then we're going to add it right there. And boom. Now I have this quarter pipe. And what we can do is maybe make it a little bit smaller. So I'm going to edit this slightly. rotate it down a bit, and I kind of just want to make this a little bit lower, so we gotta be like right about here. So obviously it's not as tall, but still we got a decent sized quarter pipe that we can still continue the flow in. I'm just gonna add an extra layer of grass right here. I'm just gonna completely skip out. All right, now our plaza is coming together. I'm really stoked on this. I'm just gonna skate it. I know you guys will be seeing it, but I just kind of want to try it out for a little bit, see what I don't like and what I do like. And I guess now, since you can't upload parks, which sucks, but back in the day when you could upload parks, which sounds so stupid, why they shut off the servers, who knows, but like I would usually I would test out my park to make sure if there's any glitches, or if something is like, I don't like the way this is flowing, because most of the skate parks, like the big ones that you've skated, the reason why they're so good is probably because either the people tested them out, or you just want to see what works and what doesn't. See, like right now, like that wasn't necessarily bad, it's just I need to change that color because you can barely see it on the other side because of the way the shading works. So it's nothing like too bad, it's an easy fix, but I'm just saying, like I had too much speed. Like maybe add some type of box there. I'm not exactly sure. So we got that box right there. Maybe I'll add another one. Oh, that'll be perfect actually. So I'm gonna copy and paste this thing. We got some nice ledges, so you can obviously hit the rail and then hit this ledge. I don't know, do whatever you want. Skate park, you can do whatever. Now I've been getting some comments about this rail being sucky, and we're gonna delete it. I agree with you guys. That rail was kind of trash, to be honest. It just was bad. So what's something we can do to fix this is, ooh, I got a great idea. Now I don't know if that I'm gonna like that, but I have seen rails that are built really cool. And one thing that does suck about, unfortunately, not having the half pad, see, we could easily just go like this. You know what I mean? Like that would look cool, and it basically just hides it, but also it can fit into the aesthetic of the park, and that'll be something once we change the coloring around and get kind of a good color palette going. That's why right now it might not look that good, but we can fix that obviously later. So let's see here. We don't want to use this ugly pattern. Oh, we could use that, but that's not going to cover all of it. Why don't we try just using this ledge? See what that looks like. So this is something where like DLC is definitely constricting the, I don't want to say creative ability, but it's definitely constricting, and we could do a lot better if we had some extra DLC to be working with. But I'm liking this, and one thing that we can do, like I said, we can just fix the colors and change it so it fits a lot better. And yeah, it sticks out right now, but again, it will be fixed later. And it kind of hides that rail, and you can hit it going this way, or you gotta kind of hit it from the other side. Well, this will be something where we gotta just test it out. Ooh, see, that's like, maybe I gotta raise it up a bit. That seems about good. And then now we're gonna add some catwalk supports, and these are just basically gonna be our legs that we're gonna fix. Wait, one thing I can do, I'm just experimenting right now because I remember this from a park way back in the day. It had something to go like this. I'm not exactly sure how it. No, that doesn't look right. They did something with like the handles here. I don't know exactly. I mean, never mind. Just forget what I just said. But go with the catwalk supports. We're gonna put it right here because this will just make it so it looks together, and we didn't just add one on the way all the way at the end, because then it's just have one skinny leg, and we want both legs to be the same size. So now I gotta kind of have it equidistant from each other, from like the poles where they would be. There we go. That looks. This one needs to be moved up slightly. There we go. That looks pretty similar. And I'm just gonna actually add a double rail. So we're gonna copy, paste, and just move it down slightly. It just see over there we go. That looks nice. That looks nice. And another thing I actually want to do is kind of make a Euro gap. Now, unfortunately, not unfortunately, there's just not that much flow here, so that's why I'm going to add this. I did this recently with the Shred Quarters Park, and it's just a simple way to add, that concrete texture over. And we'll add a little lip. Actually, that's kind of a small. We need to have a decent size. Right about here, have this lip go out slightly. We just, ease that transition. I think I'm gonna move this on the other side because I feel like if there's just stairs here, it's kind of, and I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. And again, maybe if your personal preferences, you can change it. It's you're the one building the park. You're just kind of copying me and doing whatever you want to do. So let's just try this out. There we go. That skate's good. And let's try this rail out. This might be a little bit difficult to hit. No. Oh, but it looks a lot better. So we are able to do it, and it's just you're gonna have to hit it from an angle. But that's gonna do it for today's episode. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. I will be uploading more of these episodes frequently, but I'm pretty sure there's only like 2 or 3 episodes left with this park. But I will be starting a new Let's Build series soon, and it's going to be a really fun park that I have an idea in my head. So hopefully it comes out awesome. But I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you did, please click that like button. Anyways, I'll see you all again soon. Peace. Oh, almost just broke my camera.